And now Kaylee is telling us about a rare bird species she found right here in Missouri. Kaylee?
I didn't necessarily find it, but I did stumble upon the pictures, and it's a tropical bird entirely new to Missouri. It was recently spotted here in the Ozarks earlier this month for around 5 days. This rare bird stuck around for almost a week. It drew a lot of attention. Take a look.
People are asking, well, how rare is this? Well, it's as much out of its habitat as if a polar bear had walked down from Hudson Bay.
Missouri's latest visitor is new to the area, to say the least. A picture of a brown booby bird, first captured by Debbie Prance Oros earlier this month, was posted to an online Facebook group for birders.
The very first picture I saw of it, I thought it looked like a stuffed toy.
And immediately, people flocked to see it.
Long story short is we found it. We found it within a mile of the boat ramps at the Donph, and it's the T.L. Wright Memorial Boat Access.
But southeast Missouri, along the Current River, is far from home for this seabird. But regardless of how far inland this tropical bird was, it didn't seem to mind the new scenery and the new attention.
It was perched on a dead tree right on the bank of the river. It just sat there, pretty much ignored us. You know, you could float 20 feet away from it. You know, it was perched maybe 20 feet above the water, 20, 30 feet above the water. Like I said, on a dead limb, so it wasn't hidden in the crown of a tree. And, you know, that species of bird it's not afraid of humans.
This was the first ever recording of a brown booby in Missouri, a spectacle with strange characteristics that leaves people in awe.
Yeah, it's chicken size. It has an odd look to it. It has that great big bill has sort of an odd look to it, and its feet. Several comments I had from people was its feet didn't look right. You know, it was perched on a limb. They said, it doesn't look like it's made to perch. And that got me thinking, well, no, it's not made to perch. It is made to swim in the ocean.
Some birders traveled up to 1,000 miles just to catch a glimpse of this bird. And locally, volunteer boat tours were given to dozens of people with their eyes peeled in anticipation.
You know, I don't consider myself an expert. I'm a birder. But a lot of things I've learned about the booby is just what I've heard of the people I consider experts, their comments during all this. And one of them said, you know, it's about time. You know, we were due. But that doesn't make it any less rare. I mean, the first time ever for any bird species catches the attention of birders.
This brown booby has also been spotted in neighboring states like Arkansas and Oklahoma, and most recently near a river along the Tennessee-Georgia border. And many experts believe it's the same bird heading south.
Do you think it'll find its way back home, back to the tropics?
You know, like anything else, it's conjecture. I would say yes. Some either it'll blunder its way there, or some cold front will push it south.
Now, one birder said you typically don't get this good of a look at rare birds. Maybe you just get a 5-second fleeting glance. But this guy was calm and ready for the paparazzi, sticking around again for those 5 to 6 days. When Steve and his crew saw it on the lake, they noticed a bald eagle closely watching the brown booby. Now, bald eagles can prey on geese, so this isn't out of the dinner menu. But the eagle ended up flying off after a while, and these brown boobies are used to dodging sharks instead of eagles.
Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. So that was my question. Is he going to stay for the winter? I don't think he would do well, so he probably will find his way back.
Yeah, he's already moved south to the Tennessee-Georgia border, so it's only south from here. Those colder temperatures will come as the months move on, so we'll see it move south.
I'm just curious how far north he got before he starts going back south again. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful bird, too.
Yes, very pretty. Very pretty. There are different species of this, too, not necessarily found in Missouri, but there are different species of this, so it is a highly appreciated bird.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thanks, Kaylee.